Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. Today we're going to be finishing piecing together the K24. As you saw in previous videos, Mike did put all the pistons and rods in the K24. So now we're going to be installing the head, all the accessories, so on and so forth. So yeah, all that's coming right at you. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in real quick and wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. I hope you and your family have a wonderful holiday season and many more to come. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get right into the live action. There we go, so block is all ready to go. Just gotta get valve cover, intake manifold on. Got the Type S oil pump and our 4-piston head. Everything that is going back on. So we'll send it over to Mike here and we'll start getting this going for you.
Your RS Type S oil pump, you want to make sure it's trimmed. And what I mean by that is this piece right here cut. It's cut to clear this piece, this part of the girdle. See?
Okay.
It clears it. Now, if you had a K24 A1 out of a CRV, it's not like this. It's flat. But if not, then you have to trim your oil pump. It's not hard. It's not bad. You know, just a lot of patience. It's great. I mean, with this piece and your chain at tension, it'd be almost impossible for you to skip timing. I mean, I've revved my motor high. I've misshifted in my motor. I mean, I'm not perfect, and this thing works. Now, you don't have to buy the expensive one. Nick is just very fancy, just like me. The one from Circuit Hero works the same. They're all the same.
Alright, Type S oil pump is installed, timing chain tensioner, good to go. Looking good, Mike.
You're live, sir. Alright. Oil pan is on. Let's get these bolts in.
Right, and we did decide to go with a Jack Spania block guard, as well as a Cometic head gasket. Block guard is installed. Eventually, probably will do sleeves in this motor, but we figured a block guard is better insurance than nothing at all.
Especially for a motor that's going to take a lot of boost.
Agreed.
Pins. Head is freshly cut, it's ready to go. Let's get this thing installed. Okay, once you get it sitting, you want to grab yourself a dead blow hammer so it sits nice and flushed. Perfect. Now we got that all set. Now we can get started by putting the washers and the nuts for the head studs. Drop in like so. Like so. Drop that down. Let's get a dead blow. There you go. That's how you build and assemble your K24. See you guys on the next one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
What up, dude? Merry Christmas. Feel better? Oh, thank you. That NSX horn you were telling me about?
Original Honda.
Appreciate you, man. Can you give me a hand with this real quick? Of course. I got all the bins and everything. Now, whoa, buddy. Over there, no. Now, before you open up your present, so when we started this channel, you told me some funny things. You know, we talked about a lot, all the motor swaps you've done, engines you've built, so on and so forth. What, D-Series, B16s, B18s, B20s, K24s, but never K20s. Yeah. Which I thought was kind of crazy. So, open your present. That is a healthy K20 Z3 block. Let's build our first K20 together as a team.
Let's do it.
Merry Christmas, brother. Hey guys, just wanted to show you a couple upcoming projects that we have for the channel. Right here is going to be an original SI, but it does have a GSR swap, a B18C. And as you can see, it is turbocharged. This came in, we're gonna be doing some brakes, I believe a little bit of wiring as well. And this guy over here is back. Pretty cool with this car. Customer actually ended up giving this to Mike once we got it running, and he was cool enough to gift it to me. I actually needed a donor car for a future project, so this could not have been a better candidate. The interior is black, which is what I was going to be looking for. We'll be kind of revealing that here soon in the near future, but that project is going to be a from the ground up build, so I'm gonna need a lot of stuff. I already sourced a good amount of parts already for that project, but yeah, that will be announced very soon. And lastly, we have this Civic sedan. Currently has a B16A swap, but it is blown up. So the customer did get us a GSR B18C swap to put in here to replace the B16. Prior to doing that, he asked us to rebuild the head as well. So once we get the head rebuild, swap out this motor, put in the new one, should be good to go. But yeah, just a few projects that we have going on, a lot of good stuff coming. Can't wait to show you guys. All right, now that K24 long block is officially complete, now it's time to rebuild my 5-speed transmission. So let's send it right back over to the shop. To include, we went with Syncrotech carbon synchros as well as an MFactory LSD. For the transmission, it is an EP3 5-speed transmission. Mike will talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Here are the parts right here. Got that EP3 trans, Syncrotech carbon synchros, and our MFactory LSD. So, super excited to see this. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Send it right over to Mike.
We got all the tools right here, all the synchros, the bearings, and seal kit, and Speed Factory LSD. First thing you want to do, obviously make sure there's no oil in the trans. Remove this top bolt right here. It's a 14mm Allen. I went ahead and broke it loose, but normally you want to use either a breaker bar, or if you have a trusty Milwaukee 1/2-inch impact, that makes it easier. So pop that off. Next thing you want to do is take off the shift selector, which is over here.
Wouldn't be worth it if it wasn't hard.
Mm-hmm.
All
right. Now this is the windage tray, or the oil baffle. Very, very important piece. You need to put this back in. So what happens is this catches the oil. Oil leaks through right here and keeps the synchros and bearings, everything lubricated. You don't have this, your transmission will seize up. All this black stuff in here is just old oil. Whoever had this before probably ran it on motor oil. You can run it on motor oil. It's not ideal. You want to run actual Honda MTF. At this point now, we already took off everything else. To remove the stacks, Get your bear claws, grab it. And there you go. You give it a shake. You grab it like your true love and shake it. These are the shifter forks. This one is for first and second, third and fourth, fifth and reverse. All right, so now that we have this all set, you got your third gear back on there. Now we get your third gear synchro, the carbon synchro. Put on the new ring that goes right here. That it came with the set. When this piece right here is going up and down, this ring, when it shifts in a gear, this ring holds it. So when this one gets flattened out or worn out or broken, when you shift it in gear, it'll pop out. So half the time when you're having issues with the gears popping out of gear, either the synchro is bad or that is worn down. So little small things. Now, right now, this is brand new and dry. You don't want to put it in dry. I mean, you can, it won't hurt it. That just makes, when you're doing a bench test, it's kind of hard to spin. Again, these are like brake pads and these stick. So what I like to do is lube them up with some Honda MTF. All right, guys, so now that we got the input shaft all set, I'll do the counter shaft in a bit. So we got to change out these two bearings, and there's an input shaft seal. Your first things first, for this one, you want to get yourself a bearing pulling tool. Get it at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, and there's a slide hammer that goes with it. So install that in there. That locks onto the bearing like so. Get your slide hammer, screw it on, and pops out just like that. All right, so we got our oil. That's again Honda MTF is what I use. You can use motor oil. There's all different kinds of stuff that you use. Everyone has their preference. I'm not that fancy. I just like to use Honda stuff. And this sleeve right here has teeth, drops right in there. Get the other synchro. Now this right here, having these pieces, this is what you call a double cone synchro, meaning it's got this synchro and a synchro in there. It's like having two calipers on one wheel. Better braking power.
Alright, transmission is finally complete. Now it's over here in our little transmission graveyard, but not. And yeah, we didn't film putting on the case because we wanted to spare you the 15 to 20 minutes of struggle. But she's ready to go back in. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in mid-video. We will have a more in-depth version of the transmission rebuild, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be a full build, a DIY version. So once again, stay tuned, and that'll be coming soon. All right, and since the motor is out of the car, used a little engine degreaser and just a little touch-up paint to get this engine bay looking somewhat presentable. Doesn't need to be show quality, but I figured this was a good opportunity to clean it up before we put the motor in. Transmission is officially done, so that's going to be going back onto the motor with all the accessories. Once that's complete, it's going right back in here. Super excited. All right, that's going to sum it up for episode 2 with the hatchback. Lots more great content coming with that particular vehicle. Next video, we should be installing the engine and the transmission. Once we get that all locked in, we are going to be doing the turbo kit as well as updating some of the fuel system. So yeah, stay tuned. Once again, that transmission video will be dropping very soon as well. And as always, I will leave you guys with this. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. That's WP Canessa. You guys have a wonderful week. I will see you in the next one.